There comes a time in life when you stop running for the world and you start walking towards yourself, not for show, not for six-pack abs, not for likes on social media, but because your body is tired, your soul is quietly crying, and your heart is whispering, "Please, take care of me." You've been strong for everyone else. You've stayed awake when others slept. You've smiled through pain, pushed through pressure, and called it life. But who's showing up for you? Health is not a luxury. It's the most spiritual thing you'll ever do. Because when you take care of the body God gave you, you're saying, thank you, Lord, I'm for this breath, for this heartbeat, for this life. But look at yourself today. When was the last time you ate a meal without rushing? When was the last time you slept without anxiety? When was the last time you moved your body out of love, not punishment? We've turned health into punishment, into numbers, into guilt. But health is healing. It's coming home to yourself. It's peace in your chest. It's waking up with energy, not exhaustion. Your body is not your enemy. It's not a mistake. It's not ugly. It's not weak. It's the most faithful thing you've ever had. Every time you broke down, your body held you. Every time you cried, your heart kept beating, and still, you ignore it. You overfeed it, or starve it, or numb it, or hate it. But listen closely. This is your home, and no one else can live here. God didn't create you for burnout. He didn't build you for breakdowns. He created you for light, for joy, for balance. So maybe it's time to stop chasing perfection and start choosing protection of your energy, of your mind, of your body. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Now.
Because healing starts the moment you stop waiting for motivation and start choosing discipline with compassion. Healing doesn't begin in a gym. It doesn't begin with a diet plan. It doesn't begin with some perfect morning routine. It begins with truth. The truth that you've been running on empty. The truth that you've been tired for years, smiling outside but aching inside. You keep saying, I'm fine, but your body knows the truth. Your heart knows, and God knows. This isn't about body shape. It's about soul shape. Are you whole on the inside, or are you just surviving? Let me ask you something. When did food become your escape? When did sleep become a burden? When did you stop listening to your body? Maybe it was the heartbreak. Maybe it was the stress. Maybe it was life just hitting too hard, too fast. But no matter what happened, you don't have to stay broken. You can begin again, right now, this very breath. Breathe in. Feel that? That's proof. You're still alive, still chosen, still loved. You don't need to hate yourself into change. You need to love yourself into healing. Health isn't about control. It's about connection. Connection to your body. Connection to your emotions. Connection to God.
Because the more you love your Creator, the more you start honoring His creation, you. So take small steps. Drink water, like you're watering a flower. Sleep, like your soul needs to dream.
Move, not to punish, but to celebrate life in your veins. Talk to your body like it's your best friend. Because whether you've loved it or not, it has always been there for you. And you know what? You don't need to fix everything in one day. You just need to choose one loving thing today. That's where healing begins. You see, your health is not just your responsibility. It's your gift back to God. Because He trusted you with a body, with a soul, with time. He didn't give it to be abused. He gave it to be used with love, with care, with wisdom. So when you sleep early, you're obeying peace. When you eat clean, you're honoring His design. When you take rest, you're saying, Lord, I trust you to handle what I can't. Health isn't about looking good. It's about living prepared to show up, to serve, to carry your purpose and it without breaking halfway. But here's the truth. You won't always feel like it. You won't always be motivated. And that's okay, because health doesn't grow in motivation. It grows in discipline, in tiny choices, Tiny steps, made again, and again, and again. You won't see results in a day, but you'll feel something shift when you stop giving up on yourself. So build habits, not to become someone else, but to become the real you, the healed you, the present you. Start with 10 minutes of movement, 1 glass of water when you wake, deep breaths before your meals, a 5-minute prayer before you sleep. Small things, but they anchor your soul. They remind your body, I'm listening now. You don't need to do everything today. You just need to stop doing nothing, because God doesn't need perfection from you. He just needs participation. He needs your yes, your willingness, your surrender. And once you start walking with Him, even your health becomes worship. Close your eyes and imagine the future version of you, not the fake one, not the filtered one, the real you, the one who wakes up with energy, the one who walks without pain, the one whose eyes shine with peace, the one who doesn't need to escape anymore because he's at home, within himself. Can you see him? He's smiling, not because life got easier, but because you got stronger, because you chose differently. You chose sleep over scrolling, water over soda, walking over worrying, peace over pressure. You made choices that felt small back then, but they built him. He didn't appear overnight. He was born from your daily yes. Yes to healing. Yes to progress. Yes to honoring your temple. And now, he's looking at you from the future. With tears in his eyes, he's saying, thank you, brother. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for carrying the weight, for breaking the patterns, for healing what others ignored. He's proud of you, even before you start. So don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for some perfect moment. Start today. Start now. Drink the water. Take the walk. Breathe deeply. Pray softly. Sleep early. Not because it's easy, but because it's worth it. You were never created to live tired, to be sick, to be defeated by habits. You were created to rise, to glow, to move freely, to feel whole, to walk in purpose. So rise, not for attention, not for approval, but for yourself, for the one body God trusted you with, for the future you're building, because your health is your calling. And you're not too late. You're right on time. Just become someone for your own health. God is waiting, and so is the best version of you.